Okay, so how to make a picture frame Cinema 4D. So let's go ahead and get ourselves a cube. Take it out right here. Cut like this. We have that. This right here, right? So I made the divisions. Press C to make it editable. I'm getting my edges. I'll go over here, get my rectangle selection. I'll put it on points just because it's easier. So I'll select these two rows, artist scale, scale this out, go over here. Whoa, I have to select this rectangle again. Okay, perfect. Now I just take this and I'll just do right click and I'll do an extrude, right? Which pushes this in. And then I'll press T to scale. So it's like this kind of. I can go like this. All right, great. Now just to seal it off, or make it a little bit nicer, I'll go over here to edges, grab my rectangle selection, select the whole thing, right click and go to bevel. And I'll click and drag, right? So we see it's got like a little bevel going on. And I'll go to subdivision of 2 or more. Well, I guess 1 or more in Cinema 4D. Let's just do 2. All right, cool. So press 9. You see what we got here. Everything's great. So now let's split this down. Let's go over here to UV, BP UV edit. We have all these faces right here. So let's just go over to a rectangle selection, select all these faces, and we go to cubic and apply. No, wait. Oh, faces, sorry. Select all the faces, cubic, and apply. And it's split down everything. Now for us, what we want to do is we want to have this face right here in the middle be our like main face, our face that we're gonna have our picture on. And the rest of these faces will just have our wood texture. So we can click on this and press the letter E and just click and move it. So right now I'm gonna push it up here, which is like heaven, right? Because these are our good faces. Now down here, if I double click on this, this is the back. We're not gonna see the back. So I'm gonna press E to move, click and drag it down here. And I'm press T to scale because it's small and insignificant. That's why it's going into hell, right? So heaven is the good piece, hell is the bad piece. Now we have these pieces right here. And what I like to do is I like to split these up. So let me press Control Z. So I'll go ahead and I'll get my rectangle selection. I'll just select all these faces right here, deselect these faces. I'll press I'm sorry, E to move. And I'll just take these and I'll put them right here. I'll go back to my rectangle selection. E to move. And I'll press R to rotate, right? So I'm over here and I'll press, well, I got just R to rotate. So I'll just rotate, just click and rotate this down. Press E to move. Place this right here. So all I'm doing is I'm taking these pieces, R to rotate, and I'm basically selecting them here. So I just took this piece and I just rotating this in the 2D view. So I have all these. What's this? Oh, those are the tops and the sides and all that. So I'll just take this right here, select all these, auto rotate. All right. Now make them all vertical. There's a reason why. Well, first, let me take this. Since this is our good guy, this is where our photo is going to be. So I'll press T and I'll scale this up because we want everything to be in this space right here. And the larger our pieces are in our space, and I'm just using T and E to move and scale this. Because the larger our pieces are going to be, I mean, the larger our faces are going to be, the better the resolution. Let me see if I can see the resolution on here. Image. I know there's a way to see the UV. I just don't know right now. Anyway, so we have this. Cool. So let's send this to Photoshop now, right? So let's just go to File, New Texture. Click on this. Let's name it picture. All right, so we have a picture frame, and then we'll go over here to layer, and then we'll go to create UV mesh layer. Oh, let's take this guy right here. Sorry, I'm putting him in here. Let's just do that again. So layer, create UV mesh layer, and then I can go to File, Save, Texture As, go to TIFF, picture frame A. Cool. All right, so now I'll go over here. No, that's not it. All right, so I'm in this file now, and I'll right click, open with Photoshop. Okay, now it's in here. But first, let's go ahead and get ourselves some pictures. So let's get a celebrity. Well, let's get some wood, right? So wood, texture. You actually go to a site called textures.com. And we can go here and get texture, but just for the sake of time, I'll just go here and get one. So go to wood texture. I'll go to my filter and always go to size extra large because you want a nice crisp picture. And you don't want something with a vignette like this. You just want it to be straight up like wood. So this might be all right. I don't know. It's kind of, we kind of want the look to be uniform. So no vignetting. Just want it to be uniform and want the scale to look right. Don't want it to be light to dark either. So balanced, kind of like this one, right? So I'll just do save. Wood. All right. So now I'll go to so I have mine right here. So I'll just take it, drag it in. There goes wood, right? Now what I can do is, oh, I can scale it down, let's say, if I need to, because it really just needs to go over these pieces right here. So if I just scale like this, and depending on like how I want it, so like just depends on how dense I want the grain, I could have it like this. Let's try this. And I can right click and go to duplicate there. And then I can just take that and put this over here. So that just gives it a smaller grain. So I'll select both of these, right click, duplicate layers. And then just kind of like cover up this stuff. I'm just doing a little cheat. I don't suggest it because it's going to mess up the, well, you might not be able to tell. But anyway, it's not a suggestible thing. So now we need a picture right here. Let's go get ourselves a celebrity. Celebrity. Who's the first person who comes up? You know what? Let's do Amber Rose. tattoo. All right, perfect. Right here, right? Let's get, let's get, oh no, we need to have high resolution, right? Yeah, I'll keep this one. So save image as, right? So go over here now to my folder and now I got my picture. I'll take it in here. It's there. I can scale it up. I don't think I'm gonna stretch it because it might be too much. Remember, you want to stretch over the UV. And if like right now, if I have trouble seeing it, I can go to opacity and just turn it down just so I can see like the UV in the background. And now I'm pressing the arrow keys on my keyboard. So let's say I want to get right here, right? I'll double click and then I'll go to this. Cool. Now I'll go to file, save as, picture frame. And I don't know, put like text or something just to give it a different name, save. I mean, just to just to make the difference between the first one and this one. Well, you know, the regular UV. So now let's go over here to standard. And let's double click down here. Picture frame. Always stay organized and name your materials. Click on this. Now I take this. I should be able to just drag it on here. What? That's not right. So let me click on this. It's our frame, and I'll just delete that texture. And I'll just drag it on here again. Ah, here we go, right? Now, remember, it's looking whack, right? It's not what we deserve. So let's press, I mean, not C. I was gonna press, oh, we have to double click on this. Go to viewport, default, and then go to 2048. And now we have our picture. Yeah. Now, if I do an NA to take away the wireframe, look what we got, cereal box and a picture of Amber Rose. I just saw the thing. Cornflakes, you can control the sweetness. Cornflakes is pretty good.